When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me.
It's tricky to rock a rhyme, that's right, on time is tricky. How is that?
Tricky.
It's tricky to rock a rhyme, that's right, on time is tricky. We don't use
Assume
on your own,
they all fuck off,
and lots,
but we just leave it alone.
It's like that, y'all,
Y'all,
but we don't quit.
you keep on
Rock,
shock, cause this is it.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Showing the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin until we gon' kill this beat a shot. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on a non-eventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
That's on target to Cooper. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They give to Taylor, right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down carry for Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. throw, 3rd and long. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Offense to the line fast. 2nd down, looking for options. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. Room for him past the 30. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's 16 yards. On that play, and that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
Remember, it's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also plays the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. To throw here, Stafford. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Taylor now up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Stafford from the gun. Gets on the quick hitter. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running right, this is Taylor. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Shotgun snap to Safford. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Stafford gonna go on 4th. That'll be the first and more. And he's gonna be brought down at the 23-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Colts.
Now a toss play, Taylor. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop in behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this, too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. And just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
He got just enough of that one to make it count. Anything less, and that falls short. In that distance, though, you don't really care. You'll take the field goal no matter how it looks.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He'll get them enough for a 1st down.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the 1st down, and live to play another day.
He is down to the 30-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the so he gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Sign quarterback run here. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there, forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
He keeps it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars now lead by 10.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. Ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbeck. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Stafford going with the screen to Taylor. And they have this one well contained. And there's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. 4th down. Here's Stafford. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll come out throwing. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Mitchell up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they will be on the verge of a touchdown here, partner, as he pushes this down to the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going to throw out of the gun. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 2nd and goal. He'll try to do it himself. To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. He tries to sneak it, and this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Jaguars get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. On first down, here's Stanford. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He throws a bullet into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Jaguars are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. First carry here for Tony Pollard. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Now Stafford to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Stafford on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Starts his return from the 23. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Let's go.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. On the move, past the 40. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
For a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, this is Mitchell. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
They'll go play action. That's incomplete left side.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
A 41-yard attempt.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. That's exactly what happened.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Cooper working left side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Completed over the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move the chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite. It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point of this game, and failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Trying for it with Stafford. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Look, take these!
The Colts. First down.
Straight ahead for Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So now here's 3rd and 5. To throw, Stafford. That one nabbed by Warren. And they get this down to the 28. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the gun, Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Throw is caught, and that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open.
He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts make it an 18-point game. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll give to Mitchell, running left. And he'll fire ahead for a few. It's third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here's Mitchell again. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Is that all right?
They pitch it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gain. So here comes fourth down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Fourth down, pass coming. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
We won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars close to picking up their 5th win. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, headed right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it. Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done. And
it isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Stafford from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Connects on the crosser. They're not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Stafford's going to throw once more. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kevin Lloyd making the play.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next.
Yeah. Hey, give me a team. Give me the